The moment you've all been waiting for. Oh, snap, here it is. Let's go. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And when I say the moment you've been waiting for, we've all seen Ren do epic one-takes, live performances online. But I guess maybe I'm saying this for me. Remember in the interview we had with Ren, I said, what does your set list look like? How do you set up a show? Boom, baye. Well, I get to see Ren on the stage performing live. Now, I know he has a couple of live performances on his YouTube channel, but I've yet to see him perform Hi Ren, a 9-minute song with singing that you could consider yodeling or opera, with raps back and forth with himself, with poetry, etc. So I'm super excited to see this live performance. And man, this is going to be, let's go, man. And I'm happy for him. I'm not sure where this is. Let's get into this. Let's not waste any more time. Man, I'm excited for this because, again, I've been excited to just see like a live performance. I know he did some type of 360 live performance to Jenny and Screech. I have not watched that yet, but I have seen that video pop up, and he mentioned it in our interview. So I do need to check that out at some capacity as well. But anyways, let's get it, you guys. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all of the content. But if you really rock with the vibe, subscribe to the damn channel. Here we go. 40-year-old boys are back in town. 40. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40. All right, you guys, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget, I just dropped a new music video, Space Invaders. If you guys would be lovely enough to help me get that to 10,000 views and up. I do drop original content. I'm a hip-hop artist, so I have original music on the channel. Typically, I try to drop original stuff every single Wednesday, but we'll see how long, freestyles off the top of the head, music videos, sketches, parodies. But support the channel for the original content. We have an epic interview with Ren, so check that out as well. And let's get into this. At the beginning, there was something. So let's see. Okay, Ren. Okay, the other songs, KOKO. So I don't know if that's the venue or the company, but it says the other songs live at KOKO presents Ren performing Hi Ren, directed by Jack Kircher, executive producer Ollie Bengal, producer Julian Plante. So there you go. Live at KOKO. So I'm not sure if that's a venue, if you guys are familiar with this, because I know he's in I think he's in the UK. I don't know. He's a traveling man. I don't know where he's at, man. I saw the For the Joe video, and man, I ain't from Canada. How am I going to know the landscapes like that? So I was like, oh, maybe this is in the UK. Everyone's like, don't you see the arena? It's Canada. Sorry, you guys. I've been to Canada. I've been to Calgary. I've been to BC. Where is it? Nanaimo. I've been to a bunch of places in Canada on tour, but it's just quick, So anyways, here we go. I don't know where KOKO is, but maybe it's the name of the venue, but it also could be the production company. So the other songs live. So, all right, let's get into this, you guys. Let's check this out in its entirety. I might pause here and there, but this is Ren, Hi Ren, the live performance, which let's go. Okay, so off rip, he hit those notes coming out the gates, right? I'm getting excited because as I'm watching, I'm like, have I ever seen anyone perform with 3 microphones in front of them? So my mind's processing like, why are there 3 mics? And then I'm like, oh, because he has to move around. I'm guessing with his performance. So that's cool. That's crazy. This is interesting. And how they got those mics like that without feedbacking. Well, that's doable, right? But this is cool. Let's go.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, aren't you pleased to see me? It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep. I'm the shepherd, not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, they're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one, split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving? Delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious, Ren. Your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself, trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you, to manage expectations, provide you perspective, that thing you neglected. I get it, you wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that, man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal. Rip-off eyes, the pinnacle of your success.
Yo. This is kind of crazy. You know, when I do the high Ren reactions on Monday, right? I always tell people, I preface it like this is a one take in the sense of he had to do it all one time, one time through to land this specific take. And this is just proof that he can do that, right? He's playing it. I'm not going to lie. I wish the guitar, I could hear it a little bit better. I feel like it's a little low and I guess this is in comparison to me listening to high Ren and doing the high Ren reactions so much. But I just wish I could, I feel like the levels are kind of low, but then maybe it's because it's a performance piece and this is more about the lyrics. I have so many questions, like, was this show promoted? Like, did Ren fans go to this show? Because I didn't see anything about like, hey, I'm going to do this quick performance. So was it like a festival setting where he's just another artist on this bill? What is KOKO? Again, I don't know these things. I have no clue. I'm sure maybe you guys can tap in the chat and the comments. But again, this is kind of wild. I'm just seeing what I've seen so many times, right? The high Ren. You guys know I do the high Ren reaction with guests almost every Monday, every time I can find a newbie. And so to see him performing it live and be so close to the character he did in the video. Now, I feel like right now, like watching this, he's not as animated as the video, but he's close. And I'm just really enjoying it. Like, I'm sitting here imagining being in the crowd, like, and then right here I am in the crowd, right? because I'm kind of saying the lyrics, you know, like when you've seen this or watched it so many times, you just subliminally, you just like start saying it, you know what I mean? But this is really cool to see, man. I'm happy for him, and I know he's excited. Well, I don't want to speak for the man, but from his post, it seems like he was excited to release this, and dude, this is dope. Man, this is fun. This is fun. Man, Ren's been giving us content every week for, it feels like a few weeks now. This is tight.
To write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ran, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it, instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. Oh.
Yo, he totally landed that. Dude, this is like, yeah, this is like a Broadway musical. Just like I said when I saw Hi Ren for the first couple times, I was like, yo, this is like a Broadway play. And now he's actually proving that, dude, this is crazy. You know, this makes my mind go to a place, the potential of artists and artistry when you stay absolutely true to your core. You know, when I watch this, it makes me wonder, like, this is kind of a ramble. Excuse me, you guys know how I do on the channel. This makes me wonder about Tupac. You guys familiar with Tupac? One of my favorites. Tupac and Biggie are my favorites. I just found that skateboard at a yard sale driving to the studio one day. But anyways, I love Tupac. I love Biggie. But Tupac would make you feel emotional with a lot of the music he did, right? And Ren makes you feel emotional in different ways. This is a different time, so he raps about different things. But Tupac rapped about depression, you know, emotion, anger, his love for his mama. Some of the best hip-hop classics came out of Tupac. Now, I bring this up as we watch this because if you guys didn't know, most of you guys should know because of the age that follows my channel, but Tupac went to Juilliard. He had I think he had a scholarship, and, you know, he did the performance arts. I think he might have did ballet at some capacity. I don't know if that was him or Prodigy, but it's interesting because you felt the emotion in Tupac's music, but he leaned into the gangsterism, right? And I'm thinking of his potential, knowing, like, you saw Tupac in the movies, and he would literally jump out of screen. You could just feel him in the few movies Tupac was in. You felt him, and watching Ren is making me imagine, like, man, that even the potential of like a Tupac, if he leaned into his arts. Like, he was one of the greatest artists with rap, hip hop ever, right? But I felt like he leaned into the gangsterism and maybe went away. And that's your choice as an artist. He went away from some of the arts. But watching Ren perform this makes me think about the potential for some reason Tupac had, because he was a sensation on screen as an actor, as a rapper. He made you feel the emotions, and I don't know, Ren makes you feel the emotions too. I don't know why I'm talking about Tupac during a Ren reaction, but that's just what watching Ren is like, damn, some of the potential. I think this is inspiring, and I think maybe people will lean in to trying new things and doing things, because that's what people who are ahead of their time, people follow that. And you know, what is it? Flattery, when imitation is the greatest form of flattery. You know, you've seen that with music forever. Like, people imitate the greats. And yeah, man, Ren's onto something, man. He's just different. Anyways, I think I rewound it back where he just landed this part, and I was like, bro, this dude's acting on stage, performing, playing music. This is incredible. We knew we weren't going to get anything less than incredible from our boy, but here it is.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots, and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal, immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted, and I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal, and you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on a rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So coward the man I become when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire or stand in your fire, inspire the meek to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a coin into different sides.
You know what's crazy? A coin with 2 different sides. I never heard that lyric before until right now. Like, I'm processing so much stuff, and for some reason, that's a part of the song I never really just... That's crazy. And also, the accent sometimes throws me off. But that's what I'm saying. Whenever he does these live acoustic performances, it becomes more intimate. So I'm over here like a doofus, like, oh, I wish I heard the guitar a little louder. But now I'm like, oh, I'm understanding the lyrics better. And for some reason, I don't think I highlight this enough when I do my high Ren reactions. When you loosen the noose on the rope, bro, like I just got goosebumps saying that. Like, that's so profound because you're changing your decision to take yourself out. You know, like you were really about to, you know, let's say jump, for terminology that's suitable for YouTube, right? And you're like, nah, man, I want to be here. I want to stay. No. I want to live. I want to be here. Very deep and profound, man. And it's, you know, I've covered this song so many times on this channel, but it never gets old because this is that stand the test of time art. And, if you got any questions, could he do this in one take? There's your answer. I didn't question it, but hey, here we are. Anyways, there's so much here. I don't know. I just wanted to, it's interesting what you hear and feel. These songs become so much more intimate when they're played live. It's wild. He did that with For Joe, and I reacted to a Genesis acoustic. I don't even think I released that yet. It'll come out soon. The members have seen it, but wow.
You were a coin with 2 different sides. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, onto a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences with illness, psychosis, and autoimmunity. And as I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims and there were students. And so it wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. And so it was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid that I became, the harder it got. The more that I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. And so I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, and from gods. And we must not forget, and I must not forget, that I am a human being. Thank you. Thank you.
The House of KOKO. I think that's the venue. He landed it, you guys. He landed it. He landed that. It's when you stick the landing.
Dance.
Watch this though.
And so it was never really a battle for me to win. And the more intensely that it was a pendulum. But there were victims. Onto a blank canvas. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, onto a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil.
Right there. I got a little nervous. I was like, oh, is he going to stick this landing? Because as a performer, hold on.
Defeat the forces of evil. Into an empty room. Onto a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil.
He stuck it, man. You can't even notice it. I don't know what was going on in his mind at that moment. But as a performer, you guys have performed so many times on stage. Not at this level. This is a different level of theatrical performances. But sometimes there's different things going on in your mind in that moment. Sometimes you can hear the crowd. Sometimes you can hone in on the crowd. It's weird. You get into this autopilot where you've done it so long, you can just flow through it. But right here, I noticed he's trying to do his mannerisms from the video and like get with the crowd. But I don't know if the guitar is stopping that. So he's like trying to hold it, make sure it doesn't fall. And in that one moment, I wouldn't even call that a slip up. I just noticed it was almost like a hesitation. I was like, oh, and he just goes right through it, you guys. And this is the masterful. This is when you see mastery. When you've seen all the busking videos he's done, all the one takes he's done, this is just natural, second nature. It's autopilot. And I love it. And I love it because I'm not going to lie. At that one point, I was like, oh, and then he just hits it. Because we went from this singing, opera style of singing, yodeling, whatever you want to call it, this rhyme back and forth, the tapping with the guitar, playing the guitar, going back and forth with himself, and poetry at the end. Bro, I personally haven't really seen anything like this live, and this is why I'm so attracted to the High Ren music video, because it's just something that I've never witnessed personally or experienced until the High Ren video, and it makes me appreciate this live performance even more, because sometimes you have the haters and the doubters being like, oh, look at this little thing, he didn't do it in one take. This is proof. And it's proof that he's an amazing performer. And this is actually kind of what I envisioned, minus the 3 mics. When I did the interview with Ren, you guys remember, I was like, all right, here's the question. What does your playlist look like? What is your set? How do you create a Ren set? And I think I mentioned High Ren and there being a spotlight on him, because I envisioned him sitting down performing High Ren, but not with the 3 mics. And I'm like, yo, that's epic how, he's going back and forth. And I think my question had always been, would he perform High Ren last? Because of, like, where does it fall on his set list? I have no clue where he would put it. I would willing to bet it'd be the last song, because I just imagine ending a show like this. But it could be in the middle as well, and obvious that's his art. I don't know why I wonder about stuff like this. I think just because being a performer, I've set up a lot of set lists for myself, and there's this roller coaster I try to create in my personal performances. Start out very memorable, and then go through certain parts of your catalog. In the middle, there's an explosion. At the end, there's an explosion. That's how I kind of, it's like beginning, middle, end, explosion, right? But it's always your best stuff throughout the set anyway. So it's just interesting. I'm curious about these things. Curious minds, wonder. But I don't know. If I highlighted anything, I would highlight the rawness of this. And again, these acoustic versions and the way I'm able to hear the lyrics, there's something very intimate about this with the lyrics. Like I absorb more of the lyrics. I can't even believe I never caught the coin with two different sides. I'm starting to even wonder, like, what did I even think he said there? Because I don't know. I was like, duh. I think the music video High Ren stimulates so many different senses. It's hard to capture everything. And I think that is one of the reasons I'm able to watch High Ren every week with a guest and pick up on new things. Anyways, this is incredible. I'm enjoying this. I love watching Ren videos, and I try to be as unbiased as possible, and react to a bunch of different stuff on the channel. But right now we're in this Ren rabbit hole, and it's amazing. And I'm happy for him, man. I hope he's happy. Oh, the other thing, you guys, what the bro? We're watching a man who has severe he's severely immunocompromised, having immune issues, is in the middle of treatments in Canada, leaves the treatments, is in the UK performing. I believe this is in the UK. If it's not, I'm sorry. But he's performing, and he's still he's just looks lively. He's in character. Dude, he's amazing, man. And man, he gets all the support, man, on this channel. You guys know that. Man, I love you, Ren. Super dope. You guys let me know what you thought in this chat, because I will premiere this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, I enjoy this, man. This is fun. Seeing this journey so close up. It's really, dude, I'm excited for the Wolf Johnson, man. He's got all this behind-the-scenes footage. Money Game 3 is probably going to break the internet. Dude, it's all coming. It's all on the horizon, you guys. And again, this is a testament to the One Take Wonder, man. The One Take Wonder. That is REN. If you didn't know, now you know, baby. Anyways, you guys, like, share, and comment on all the content. If you rock with my vibe, subscribe to the damn channel. We're moving on up in the world. Here we go. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.